Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. I have some bad news and I have some good news. So I was doing my practice run for this episode and realized that somehow I skipped a whole section of Comsphere stuff for the Mi'ihen mystery section. I'm not entirely sure how that got dropped off of what I needed to do, but I was looking at my notes and I saw it there, and then I realized that I had been working off of the wrong notes because that information was not in the notes that I actually had. So I don't know what that's going to do for our run, but I'm going to be showing off the 100% ending anyway, like regardless. Not long ago, there was a series of incidents on the Highroad involving Machina. An agency hover was destroyed by something or someone or something, and even worse, our Century Machina went berserk for no apparent reason. Rin, our proprietor, looked into these matters, but the investigation was inconclusive. We're still not entirely sure what happened. I just hope one unfortunate string of events isn't enough to spark some sort of anti-Machina movement.
They never figured out why the Machina went out of control. Strange, huh?
So I guess don't follow my guide on this particular part. You're not going to get the episode ending on that one. Like, you're not going to get it complete, unfortunately. So I'm kind of annoyed on that one because it's probably going to push us back. But like I said, I'm going to show off the 100% ending anyway. And we're just going to have to kind of work with it. I know. I'm pretty disappointed in myself. I don't know how I managed to do that. But let's go and we'll see what happens. I think there are some items out here that we can get. Oh, and actually, we'll fight this boss, but let me pull up the PR stuff, because that's far more important here. I think most of the enemies here are the exact same as they were. I think this boss is just, or this battle is just long. These guys have almost 9,000 hit points. I have over 9,000 hit points. That doesn't work. We've already determined that game. I love how the game is just like, no, we're gonna continuously use the same attack over and over again. Drives me crazy. Stop using Stone Breath. It doesn't work. I wish the AI was just slightly better. I know. Nice. Flare. Get some flare in there for me. There we go. That took way too long. But I think everything else is pretty... I think that's like the worst except for the epitaph. I think we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, let me pull up the PR stuff because I almost missed a few. So these two here, by the way, we have enough points for both things in order to move on, but I'm going to do these anyway. So let's do this one first. We're going to choose Argent at your service. And then for matchmaking, do you believe in destiny? And then for this chick here, we want to select Fun Awaits You at Argent. And then for matchmaking, find your better half. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and head down the road. I think there's some items here. But I have no idea what they are. Looks like we've got some enemies we haven't seen in a hot minute. So let's take out that Watcher. The good news is that the mystery stuff is, I think it's really just, I mean, it's part story, but it also doesn't really give you much else. So, oh, flare. Whew, 15,000 points of damage, eh? Well, that's fine. And I'm not gonna do too much crawling here for the items because honestly, I don't recall there being a lot in here that I really care about. I mean, that checks out. All right, so let's start here with this. 3,000 gil, it's nice. Let's talk to this dude. Let's see. For good time, call an Argent. Okay, good job there. Let's go ahead and head this direction. I don't think there's anything in the next area. All right, let's see what we got here. No, nothing here except for that chest over there. Now here we go. We got 2 liches here. I don't think these guys... I think they'll probably cast Doom on us. I don't think Stone Breath will work on them, but that's okay. I actually don't know how many hit points these guys have. But hopefully we get a move on. Like how we're just stuck at 3. I mean, that's nice. Okay, there's 1. Again, that doesn't work. I don't know what that was about, but okay. So let's grab this. We could probably switch off of Riku here, because we don't really need her. We don't really need her to run from anything in here. I don't think there's any iron sides or anything, so. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's switch out because Yuna and Pain are both massively behind. So, I mean, compared to Riku. She's level 46 and everybody else is like lulling behind at level 40. Okay, so here's a chest here. Okay, hi. Okay, so you get 3 high potions. Let's head over here because this lady I think we need to talk to. So for publicity, choose Argent Fund you can rely on, and then for matchmaking, I have the perfect person for you. Okay, so there should be a dude, I think at the very end of this pathway. This is a long walk. At least I think we'll be done with getting the tomb up to level, the proper level by the time we get out of this area. That'll be nice. Okay, we got a couple guys here. I'm just gonna show this off because we haven't seen the Flan Rojo in a while. I need to take this watcher out. Because we took it out. Well, there we go. Yeah, so if everything is paralyzed, then they just break. Love that for us. Let's see, I think there might be an item over here. Looks like there is. Alright, titanium bangle. I don't remember what that gives us, actually. Let's see here. Titanium bangle. Oh, raises our max hit points. That's not a bad thing. I don't think there's an item over there. Let's see, where's the dude? He should be over here somewhere. Let's grab this. 6 holy waters, nice. Oh god, these guys. I haven't seen these guys in a while. Hopefully he'll actually use Stone Breath. That'll end this problem. Oh, nice. Alright. Let's see if we can't get rid of this plant. It's gonna hurt. The plants hurt. It's just how it is. Yeah, that seed cannon is nasty. And that's just how it is, unfortunately. Power break, and we're done. And they're not hard, it's just they hurt. It just sucks. Alright, Yuna's leveling up there, that's good. I love how it just wants to use flare now. Like, that's legitimately all it wants to use. Anyway, publicity for this guy here. We want to use Argent at your service. Beautiful. I think you only need about 400 points. I think you need about 400 points in order to basically complete the publicity stuff. And I think you actually don't even need that much for the marriage stuff, but the more points you get for the marriage stuff, the more women there are, or the more people there are, I think, for that dude. So I like that. Let's see, for this guy here, just choose fun awaits you. I don't even know if there's really a point to get any more points for the publicity stunt. We're just showing off everything that I can at this point. So in here, let's go ahead and talk to this guy first and give for a good time. And then for this lady here, we want to choose Argent at your service, and then matchmaking, the man of your dream awaits. So there we go. I think that's it for this part. So we're going to head even further. This does mean that we need to go all the way down into that stupid little valley that takes forever to get out of. Yeah. And there is another, I think there's another dungeon here that we're not going to deal with until, well, after, a little bit later, because we need to do some chocobo stuff, so. Which is just so fun, by the way. Oh, hey, look, mushrooms. I don't think there's anything really concerned about these guys. Really missed. Oh, nice. Dual kill there. I think we're like one level off of getting Tomb to the level we need, which is great, actually, because then I can switch my actual party back out. Which would be great. Wait. There should be. Did I miss a lady? Did I not? Are you kidding me? Hey, remember these people? So let me talk about these guys. These guys suck. I hope he uses flare on them. Oh, thank goodness. There's one down. So these are the ones that have the death blast, which is a real problem. Nice. Let me go ahead and mix and heal us up, because it's a real problem, actually. It's not a problem. Actually, if you have a psychic with you that's been maxed out, you can use them to... Hey, there is no lady in yellow. Huh. Well, let's just keep going then. If you do that... What was I saying? They'll just absorb. So they'll like get hit with Death Blast, but then they'll get hit with like water. And they'll absorb that water. So that's actually really, really nice. Okay, I think this might actually be the lady. Okay, so for this lady, I think, let's see. So she is, let me look at my notes here. I think for publicity is Argent, fun you can rely on. And then for matchmaking, find your better half. Okay, now we can continue. Taking a bit of damage from the everything. All right, so now that we are here, I think there's nothing really here, unfortunately. So we want to go down. Now, I don't think I'm going to do this. I think, well, I'm going to do this, but I think when it comes to like if you should do this, no, you don't. You do not need to do this unless you're trying to get the items down here. But I am gonna just grab all the stuff because that's what I'm here to do. I don't actually see the dude in purple, so maybe he's not here anymore. Oh, there he is. Publicity, Argent at your service. But I wouldn't do this if you don't feel like it, because it's a lot. There's a chest right behind you apparently as you walk inside. You get 5 softs. I guess that's nice. I'm heading over to the save point. Let me save. I'm a little bummed out about missing all the Mihen stuff. Okay, and I think we just got the tomb to the level that we needed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna switch Riku and Pain back in here for levels and just easygoing stuff. So let's see here. I think this woman we need to talk to. For publicity, Argent Fun you can rely on, and then for matchmaking, choose Find Your Better Half. Hooray! I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the matchmaking stuff for here, but we do want to head down here because there should be 2, there's chests. Let's see what, oh wait, don't forget that chest here before we move on. 3 high potions, nice. We do need to stock back up on some high potions because I've been using them to heal, but they're pretty cheap, so. Absolutely just storming enemies in here. Good grief. This is such a long walk. I will not walk us back. We'll just meet there. So close. All right, so we've got a chest here. And then we've got 2 guys. The one down here we want to choose For a Good Time, and then the guy up here we want to choose Fun Awaits You. All right, let me meet you back at the save point. All right, so done here for now. We will come back later, but for now we are heading back because I want to focus on getting some other stuff done. We're gonna head to Joe's. We're gonna head to the Moonflow actually. Ignore my mouse. Let's go ahead and do this. First things first, let's talk to the kid. We're gonna choose publicity. Would you like to hear about Argent Incorporated? We're gonna head this direction. We're gonna talk to this kid here. Publicity. Would you like to hear about Argent Incorporated? Then we're gonna come up here and we're going to ride the shoe puff. Okay, yes, I hear you. Thank you. Why does Riku look confused? I mean, she generally does, but like, is there a purpose, a reason for that? Okay, no, not you. For this lady here, we're gonna choose publicity. Would you like to hear about Argent Incorporated? And then for matchmaking, we're gonna choose the man of your dreams awakes. Okay, I think this way leads us to Guadosalam, but we're not headed that way. I know, feels weird, right? What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna take our way all the way back across the Moonflow. Let's just pass this. Thanks for that. And we're actually gonna head this direction. There's actually 2 reasons we're heading this direction, because this should take us back towards Jose. And we do need to go that way. Ignore this for now. I'm just ignoring everything story related. And we're gonna make our way down this path. I don't recall there being anything in this area.
Kick you in the
Spleen? I don't think there's anything in this area in particular that's like really what we're looking for, like chest-wise or anything. Now, but there is one person that we want to get. It's a very long walk though. There's just some dude standing over there like, what the heck? Allows us to get some levels, I guess. Oh hey, we've got some guys. We got some ruffians, I guess. Let's see, let's hit this blackguard here. I don't know how much hit points these guys have. There we go. I was hoping the psychic bomb would get off a little faster, but it's fine. Whatever. We'll just teleport to Guadosalam. That'll be the first story beat I actually think we'll have today. Maybe the only story beat we have today with the way that we're running on time. PR is important though. Okay, so down here, right here, there she is. No! So close. Okay, so this lady right here, choose for a good time, call an Argent, and then for matchmaking, choose find your better half. Beautiful. Now I think if we go this direction, we can take this pathway here all the way to Jose. I think we can be attacked in here, so just be wary, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, so heading this direction, let's start with this chick here for publicity for a good time. And then for matchmaking, choose do you believe in destiny? Cool, so this guy walking in a circle for whatever reason, excuse you. Choose would you like to hear about Argent Incorporated? For this lady in purple, choose for a good time, call an Argent. And then for matchmaking, choose do you believe in destiny? Let's head this direction for this dude in orange. Go ahead and select fun awaits you at Argent. And then for this guy over here, choose Argent, fun you can rely on. Okay, up here, go ahead and talk to this guy sitting down and choose Argent at your service. This lady right here that's like the Albed outfits, go ahead and choose fun awaits you at Argent. And then for matchmaking, choose do you believe in destiny? And then for this chick here, go ahead and choose for a good time. And then for matchmaking, choose the man of your dreams awaits. Okay. Whew. That was a lot, but that should be it for that. Let's do one more thing today. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be honest with you. We're gonna head to Guadosalam because I think that's the last area that we actually need to hit in order to do, because we did Mihen, we did Jose. So yeah, we're pretty good except for Guadosalam. So let's go see what's going on and finish up the PR stuff here.
There could be no sweeter melody. It is as if this music delivered the Guado from our unhappy fate. Reviled by all of Spira, most of my people decided to forsake Guadosalam. Those of us who remained until the very end eventually tired of our miserable fortune and fled to Macalania. We went to wither away together with the woods. That is when we met our musical friends. They too were prepared to fade away with their beloved Macalania woods. Yet hearing them perform, I felt a quickening in my blood. I was quite moved. I could not stand by and let such exquisite music be extinguished. After consulting with the other Guado, I decided to bring them home to Guadosalam. Not a single Guado objected. It's been many years since I've seen such solidarity among my people. Surely this music was the salve that healed our weary hearts.
Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this episode up, because I think we have to at this point. Let's just talk to Trommel at this point.
I am quite aware of the Ronso's hatred for the Guado. If they were to attack tomorrow, I would neither run nor hide. If they asked to talk, I would talk. Were they to take my life, I would give it willingly.
Not the Ronso. They don't want bloodshed. 'cause their elders on top of things.
That is auspicious news. The Guado, too, must choose a new leader.
What about you?
Preposterous. I will never be remembered for anything but my service under Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour.
Ah, quit your bellyaching! You'd make a fine leader!
You guided us to salvation without any concern for your own safety. You show resolve worthy of a leader.
But my strength came from your music.
You're wrong. The music only helped you unlock your own inner strength.
You really think so?
So we're like good, I guess.
I will work these old bones as best I can for my beloved Guado.
If you're ever feeling weary, we'll play a song to make you cheery.
Thanks for that, I think. Okay. So the Guado have a new path, I guess. So that's good. Why are we back up here? I'm not done down there. That's all we have. That's all they're gonna show us. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. We want to head back down there because I really want to get this PR stuff done. Trummel has resolve. If he holds to it, he'll make a fine leader. Unifying an entire race can't be easy, but if Pop can do it, so can Trummel. Whatever. Him, that dude. Okay, but we want to head back to Guadosalam because it is the last place that we need to work on PR stuff. So let's go ahead and start. So first things first, let's just go ahead and exit. That's silly, but she's the last one I think that we have for doing the matchmaking stuff. This lady right here. For publicity, choose Fun Awaits You. And then for matchmaking, choose Do You Believe in Destiny? I think we've got all of the PR or all the matchmaking stuff done at this point. So if we head back in without getting into combat, thank you. Let's start at the inn because we have the innkeeper here. And this guy talked to publicity, Argent at your service. Now let's head up to the upper level. I believe there is actually a little bit more that can happen here, but that's not my goal today, so we're not even gonna worry about it. A little too far. A little too far. Oh no, it is. We have to go around. This place is a maze. Place was a maze in Final Fantasy X. This place is a maze now. All right, so go ahead and talk to the High Pillow and choose for a good time. Okay, in this queue, go ahead and talk to the little girl here and choose Fun Awaits You at Argent. Okay, so now that we're up here, go into the accessory shop. This guy right here, choose Argent, Fun You Can Rely On. And lastly, go ahead and talk to this guy and choose Argent at your service. Now at this point, we should have, if I can get off the thing, we should have over 1,000 or about 1,000 points accumulated for the PR. So let me save here and then we're gonna head to the Calmlands. All right, go ahead and board airship. And the reason why we're heading to the Calmlands is because we need to go there anyway for Chocobo stuff. So I want to get that moving. So let's go ahead and choose Calmlands. We have story time, story beats, woo! The moment of truth is at hand. Now we finish this. You want a piece of this? You got it. You talk big, old man. Time to put up or shut up. We're ready when you are. Take this. 0 points level 1, 995 points level 5. We missed Keepa. That's all we missed. Victory is ours. Now be gone as we agreed.
Wait! Far be it from
me to say or speak, but you mustn't argue like this. It really won't do. Not at all. Yep, I can taste it in the air. Confrontation, I mean. Guests simply will not come with all this confronting. Please allow me to take care of business.
Okay, so once you get all that stuff done, thanks to Tobley's intervention, Open Air Incorporated and Argent Incorporated, once bitter rivals, have united forces to bring you the Calm Size Partnership. So basically everything gets combined. There's only one attendant, and now there's 2 hover stops in the Calmlands, and additionally there's the Monkey-rific Monkey Fest. During, I don't, that's fine. It's fine. But I wanted to get that done because otherwise we can't get back down to the Chocobos. So let's head back down. And I also want to do the marriage stuff because we should be good to go for that. So let's head on in to... where's the Calmlands? Here, let me save real quick. Okay, now that we're back here, let's talk to this guy. Well, this here's it. Time to see what all your hard work got us. The people what come for my son are all these here folks. You did a right good job, maybe too good. Never even thought that more than one woman might show up. Well, we'll think of something to figure out who my son will marry. I'm mighty grateful. And we get a speed bracer for that. I think that's the best thing that we could have got. Doesn't look like we'll be deciding on a wife anytime soon. If it ain't one thing, 'tis another. Yeah, I don't actually know what anybody has to say here. Yeah, I can't read that. I didn't expect so much competition. They can't possibly love him the way I do. What does he have to say? Does he even speak? Can I even get to him? Can I talk to you? He will not speak to me. You know what? That's insulting. But, okay, good. So we've managed to do that. Let me head all the way across to, there's a chest right there. Let's head that direction. We're gonna grab the chest and we're gonna head to Klasko's place. Kind of like a last hurrah for this episode.
Hi there.
I think this is a bunch of new stuff that we haven't fought before, isn't it? Let's go ahead and get a Psychic Bomb on, and let's get some Darkness going as well. That was rude. I want to see where we're at on this.
Can't you bother me?
Give me a second, get the Darkness going. Okay, let's just see if we can't do some extra damage here. There's the Darkness, that's what I wanted. See if we can't get another Darkness in here to finish these guys up. Okay, there we go. Not a problem. I want to get this chest. I hate that we have to go all the way around things in order to get there, but... Oh, whoops. I need to grab the chest first. Okay. So in here we get 2 Mega Phoenixes. Very nice. Let's continue heading across the plains. I think we do actually have to head south and around. Okay, I think we do. Or maybe we can pop through here? I don't think we can. Maybe we can. Ah, very nice. As you can see, there is a place down there that we can go play mini games if we really want. I do not want, so there you go. Please let me in without battles. Okay, thank you. We do have a save point in here, so I do want to visit that here in a second. But I actually want to go over and talk to Klasko first. Hey, buddy. All right, so we sent Choco Runner 1 to Moonflow, And oh, it ran away. Well, that's okay. Well, one of our reserves will take its place, so that's fine. We do need more Chocobo. So let's see. Choco Runner 2 went to Macalania, and we got High Potion, Phoenix down. Choco Runner 3 went to Bicanal, and it also ran away. It's just frustrating. And 4 went to the Calmlands, and it went back. I think it is random whether or not they actually... we need to change the ratio here. I need for these, let's do 30, let's do 60, and we'll do 10. There we go. Because I actually need more of those so we can raise our Chocobos. I need to get some of our Chocobos up to level, well, as high as they can go, actually. Let's see. Okay, so that level 2. Okay, good. Can this level up? Level 3. Dang it. I need these guys to get to be a little higher in level. Okay, level 4. Dang it. Okay, I need to get one to level 5. So let's go ahead and dispatch these Chocobos. We've got one bold, one timid, and one bold. Ooh, we also need to work on our heart. So let's go ahead and feed some Chocobos. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and feed 2 greens. Let's go ahead and also feed this one. We'll go feed 2 greens. Let me pull up my Chocobo guide real quick here. Okay, let's go ahead and dispatch the Chocobo here. So we've got one bold Chocobo. Let's go ahead and send it to Jose Highroad for Chocobo Runner 1. Okay, and then let's go ahead and dispatch another bold to the Calmlands. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and send 4 out. And then let's go ahead and dispatch our normal one, which can go to, let's send it to Besaid. Let's see, that is 2. And then the timid one, let's go ahead and send it to the Thunder Plains. That sounds like a terrible idea, but okay. Okay, so we need to catch some more Chocobos, unfortunately, and we need to find one that we can actually level up to level 5. So we will do that. But for now, I think that's it. What other reserve Chocobos do we have? Let's see. Can I actually see what our reserve Chocobo browser? So we have 2 bold. Okay, so actually we don't have any more reserve ones, unfortunately. So we do need to go do, I think we can hold 10, 20 Chocobo. We need to get some more Chocobos. So I will see you guys next time as we do other story beats. We have a bunch of stuff that we need to do. So I will see you guys then.